Okay, do we have a bleep option?
Yes.
Here we go. This some we done waited 2 years for the name, and this the best name you could come up with? All right, Sabrina. So today was the day. Now let's keep it real. I had so many guests and picks on what the name was going to be.
Okay.
The most interesting one, I gotta give a hats off to Sexy Dreads. He know who he is and she know who he is, because he said, I think the name gonna be the Washington Hogs because they're doing it on Groundhog Day.
Gosh.
And I was like, oh my God, that makes sense. But then I say, they're doing it on the 2nd because they gotta go to the congressional investigation tomorrow. This is how the Redskins work. That's why the reveal was today.
Exactly. They was trying to get ahead of the mess.
Say it again, baby.
They was trying to get ahead of the mess.
So we all know now the name was Commanders. Our new name is the Washington Commanders.
Now, how do you feel about the name?
Sabrina. Okay. Do we have a bleep option?
Yes.
Here we go. This some we done waited 2 years for the name, and this the best name you could come up with. And I told you, everybody gonna clown us because they gonna call us the Commando.
Let me show y'all a picture. They already doing just what you said. Somebody posted a picture of a t-shirt, "Let's Go Commando" on it, and with the Washington Commanders on it. It's already happening. Other people are calling us the Washington Commies. It's already.
I'm sticking with my W. I'm gonna get away. I'm not buying nothing Commando. So I'm glad they left the W.
Well, let me know. Oh, so we disagree. So wait a minute. So I don't actually mind the name. I actually can deal with Commanders. It's not a problem for me. What I didn't like was what you just said. The little logo with the W. It looks like the Microsoft Word clip art, word art with the just basic W, and it just put an outline around it. It looks cheap.
Sabrina, don't talk about cheap. In the home uniform, that white, all it's missing is a boa. So the whole thing's red. Now that black, that one.
I love the black.
That black was on point with the number.
I like the
on
bird.
The helmet is why we doing the number on the helmet on our background. Stamp that black one. But that white one, that's the home. Man, nobody want that. All they missing is some boas.
You so silly. Listen.
You know I'm telling the truth. That man, no football uniform needs to look like that.
So I cannot stand the W. I
hate Commanders.
So we flipped on that. I like the little crest, the little circular crest that they are gonna put on the back of the uniforms and on the field.
I thought that meant co-captain of the team.
Not the C, girl. Not the C. I'm talking about look.
I pass on all of this.
So we're gonna
the Renegades. I would have preferred the Admirals.
My husband said the Enforcers. I said I could take that.
Hey, that's why. Because come on, Sabrina, this an oxymoron in some form. Because we ain't commanding nothing.
And that's what's gonna be the big joke. The Commanders, and we probably gonna be at the bottom of the bird. Man, what are we commanding?
Well, since they got that started, let's talk about my girl Muriel.
Oh,
she already listed the thing. She just went at them. She said, now that y'all don't fix the name and got y'all new uniforms and stuff, how about you bring the team back? Let's take a seat at the table to get the team back in DC.
Yeah, she did that. She put out that post maybe 5 to 10 minutes after they announced the name. She was ready.
Let's go.
She told them if you ever change the name,
you could come back. They need to go back.
But I know Snyder is probably the billionaire that he is. He probably would go to Virginia just for spite now, because he was like, you wouldn't do the deal with me unless I change the name. He probably already going to go to Virginia just for spite. I bet.
I read somewhere that 60% of the ticket holders live in Virginia.
Oh, there it
is.
But
this is the issue. No neighborhood in Northern Virginia going to want that type of traffic. Noise,
they're trash, traffic studies,
all that stuff. Nobody's gonna want. This is how it ended up in one of the poorest zip codes in PG County, because nobody wanted all that ruckus in their neighborhood.
Right.
Like the people at RFK was used to it. Northeast, and the trains was already set. The infrastructure is already there. They need to just put it back where it was.
It would be so wonderful if they
put a cover on it and we good. Put it back where it was.
Or knock it down and start over. I don't know, whatever.
Yeah, they gotta knock that thing down.
Yeah.
But put it right. Everything's already there. The highway, the infrastructure, the subway, parking. They gotta get rid of the armory because they use some of the parking lot now for, Rex and Park. So they gotta probably let the armory go, relocate them somewhere. But they just
That's the perfect site. Right, and all the fans will be so pleased. The city would.
That's my only thing about Virginia. That's gonna hold Virginia up. And nobody in the northern Virginia, nah. They don't want that mess in their neighborhood.
Yeah, a lot of my clients, when I do my meetings and stuff, if they just talk about putting in an extra stoplight, they hold that thing up with the traffic studies and opinions and survey. And we talking about a traffic light, a whole stadium.
That's what I think. That's what's gonna be the downfall for Virginia, because they ain't having that. They ain't paying $1 million for them houses over there. No $1 million apartments to put up with no stadium.
Yes, you're right.
So yeah, that's how I feel. But I'm thoroughly disgusted. If you're gonna come from Redskins, anything, I understood the need to change the name. I wish they would have went more in a, I don't know,
honoring the legacy of
it would have been hard to do anything. Like the Seminoles is something that Florida State has, and that's in honor of them. So you could have went from Redskins with deframing them or saying something negative about him to something that honored them. You know what I mean?
I think they were scared to touch it, to be honest. They wanted to just do something completely different.
I did. They sure did, because this is some buffoonery. But yeah, so it's official. They are the commander. So see if they can command to get out this mess they in tomorrow. I personally think this investigation is not but a sideshow. Because let me tell you something. Let me holler at you.
Okay.
They're not gonna be sworn in. They get to pick who speaks.
Right.
They selective. So it's not going to be the one that was really discriminated against. It was the one that got passed over for a job. It's not going to want to be sexually harassed. It's going to be the one who ate too many hot dogs on her break.
Right.
Or some craziness like that. Like, if they're not being sworn in, what's the purpose of doing it? If they playing with us, I'd rather they just let it die.
So you feel like it's not an actual real investigation?
It's not. I can get up there and say I did whatever. If they're not gonna swear, they wasted all their times. It's gonna be on YouTube Live. I have to think about whether I'm even gonna lose 3 hours of my life to watch this.
I'm not, because they're gonna break it down from every angle afterwards and re-show it, give you the highlights somewhere. So I'm not wasting my time.
I don't think they're gonna give it that much attention. Why they ain't on C-SPAN like all the other stuff? My job, we go up on the hill. That's on C-SPAN. Why this on YouTube? Come on now, Sabrina. It's a joke. It's a complete joke.
We gonna see, girl. It starts tomorrow. From good.
I ain't gonna lie. Now I might get that black. Now I got a couple. I'm gonna get black with W. I ain't putting no C on nothing. That black was tight. Right. I had on my Redskin jacket today, and everybody asked me, "What do you think? What do you think? What do you think?" And I didn't want to be so negative, but I had to be honest. I don't like it at all. And the consistency, everybody said don't like it.
Wow.
I talked to maybe 5 people. All of them said don't like it. They could have definitely went in another direction, but what's done is one. And we said last year that was one of the names, and we said the real name is in this list.
Yes.
They just covering it up. The real name is in this list. And
a lot of people feel like we waited 2 years for this, I don't think it's that bad.
Sabrina, it's not as bad as because I heard Warhols. Yeah. Anything red, I was not feeling. Anything red. If you was gonna get rid of Redskins, get rid of all the reds.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't feeling nothing red. I was leaning towards my fave, which I think they should have fought. I would have rather they fought to get it. Another 2-3 years, the Warriors was my favorite.
Too. Same.
Hands down. I just think they let that go too. Cause it's mascots that cross sports. Like it's the Cardinals in baseball, it's the Cardinals in football.
Right.
So I didn't understand what the issue was with being the Warriors.
They probably somebody already had the, the intellectual property, and it was just too much.
You can buy that.
Yeah, but
how much they spending? That's what I do. You can buy that. Yeah. And how much do they spend? How much have they spent changing name all this time? Like, I'm not gonna keep buying all this stuff. I got a billion Redskins stuff. Now I got a trillion Washington football team things. I just bought one yesterday.
And they say that the McLaurin and Chase jerseys are beating out Tom Brady's jerseys today. Like, people are pre-ordering stuff already. And then they say the little catchphrase is "take command." That is so corny. That is corny.
Man, that's an oxymoron. And I'm like, for our team,
take command.
Whatever.
Okay.
Anywho, there you have it. Losing season, and this done made it feel even worse. Didn't make the playoffs, had a losing record, lost half of the defense to major injuries,
or the
rational hearing. Can this get in? God, don't say it. But I am so funky right now. It's ridiculous.
We'll get used to it. We're gonna be saying Commanders.
Sabrina, I was doing my Commando joke last year, but it's all good. I'm ready for these Dallas Cowboy fans to. Speaking of that, y'all stay tuned. Sabrina and I are gonna have a special edition of How About Them Boys?
Yes,
coming real soon. Y'all stay tuned.
I can't wait for that.
I'm getting the footage ready already. Yeah. Have a great week. Enjoy your week off of football. I'm Gwen.
I'm Sabrina.
Stay blessed, stay safe, subscribe. Bye.
Love someone.
Oh, get them, Beanie.
Bye.
Bye.